Greetings, Special Centurions, and welcome, YouTube warriors, to the DarkSwitch Demo. This is a city-building, tower defense survival game where you grow and build vertically on a great tree that is being threatened by a perpetual fog that is threatening to engulf and smother it. So you have to keep the fog at bay while you upgrade technology. As you can see here, we've got mech type robots working the fields. I think it's really cool the way the game seems to incorporate sci-fi, futuristic, robotic type mechanics with nature, like the tree and farming the land and stuff like that. It looks like it's in a similar vein to Frostpunk, in that you've got a central construct that you're building a survival camp around, and yeah, you have to keep an eye on resources and population, and handle difficult choices and make morally ambiguous decisions. And as you can tell from the title menu, it looks very well polished, it looks very well put together. It looks very professionally done, and the demo dropped just a moment ago on Steam, so I thought we should download it and see if we could have some fun with it. Check it out, see what it has to offer. I am playing this entirely blind. I have no idea what the demo has to offer, how long it is, or what's incorporated in it, but we're just going to dive in and start a brand new game and see what DarkSwitch is all about.
They overwhelmed and engulfed everything in their path. And with the fog came horrors beyond comprehension. That is why, by the personal decree of Archon Valphitis, we founded the settlement we call Elleran. Here, we conduct vital research and study the Shroud's nature, to uncover its secrets and to forge weapons against this unrelenting threat.
The closer the dwellings are to the mining buildings, the faster the worker will get to their workplace. Good to know. I'm sure we'll work out what the fuck that means in a moment. Toiler's Chief Mathon. Toiler's Chief, Mathan, I think that says. So he is Mathan, or one of these guys is Mathan, who is the Toiler's Chief. Master Ethnarch, the postal bird, has brought ill tidings. The bureaucrats of Sarago write that food shipments from the capital shall cease. Furthermore, they demand that we send a report of our activities here. Okay, so that was this guy, right, because this guy's now stepped forward. Etnarch Tessin. This guy's called Etnarch Tessin. Who came up with the names for these titles? Crazy. It looks like Archon Valphitis. Who are these people? It looks like Archon Valphitis is having trouble in the capital. He's rapidly losing the council's support. Now let's review our stockpiles. How long do we have? 3 days. We've only got food for 3 days, Master. Yes, for a long time our outpost survived solely on provisions from the metropolis. It seems the time has come to fend for ourselves. There are mushrooms growing on that tree, my lord, just above the platform. Hypholoma? Yeah. Hypholoma sublateritium. A poor man's supper indeed. Yeah, better than an empty belly when winter comes. Welcome to DarkSwitch. To make your journey through the lands and air currents of Nilai not only interesting, but also comfortable, we have prepared descriptions of important elements of the game's interface for you. Would you like to go through the tutorial? Yes. Main menu. The main menu can be opened by pressing the button in the upper right corner of the screen by pressing the escape key. That one. Next. The resident indicator shows the total population of your settlement. So I guess that's 55. Blimey, that's small. Make it smaller, guys, please. As well as how many of them have permanent jobs. Right now, you have 55 residents who are not assigned to any task. So 55 residents and 55 of them are without jobs, I guess that means. Okay. Camera switch button. The camera switch button allows you to select the viewing method. A camera attached to a tree is useful for working with buildings on the trunk. A free camera is convenient for studying objects on the ground. Okay. The clock, okay, here it is, yeah. Shows the time in your settlement. Many events in the game depend on the time of day. For example, at 8 a.m., the day's shift begins and ends at 8 p.m., after which the residents who have finished working will have a snack, go to sleep. Will have a snack, I should say, and go to sleep, I suppose. You can also see next to the clock how many days you have already been in Alaran. Okay. The buttons below allow you to increase the speed of the game or pause it. Makes sense. Resource panel. Yeah, okay, cool. The resource panel displays the materials collected by the residents of your settlement. Resources are divided into basic resources, raw food, wood, iron, gas, and solar. Okay. And advanced resources such as rations, boards, steel, gasoline, and crystal. The most important resources at the beginning of the game are wood, raw food, and rations. You will learn how to extract the other resources later. Your first assignment is to set up the production of rations in the settlement. Okay. Okay, so I just guess we're just going straight into it. Edible mushrooms. Send workers to gather mushrooms. Collect food from the mushrooms patch. 10. Oh wow, the mouse, not mouse, the Wasta movement is very sharp, very quick. Okay, so where are these shrooms that we're going to go pick, chat? We're off to pick shrooms again already. We've literally just started playing the game and we're already picking shrooms that are going to go into our mushroom soup for the Special Legion. Right, I can't see them. What are these? These are what? A bunch of resources, level 1. Well, I doubt that's what it wants me to pick up. Let me pause it while I work out. Where are these shrooms then, chat? How do you go up and down? It didn't... Wait, that's... Okay, so that's the one that's attached to the tree. There we go. That's how you go up and down. So you change the camera to lock onto the tree, and then WASD, or W and S, I should say, moves the camera up and down. So now I can see up here, which must be... These must be the shrooms. No, that's something else. If I can't click on it, it doesn't do anything if I click on it either. Okay. Okay. Where are said shrooms? Am I missing something? Where the fuck are these mushrooms? Well, that's a good start. Are they down on the ground? Can we go lower? No. I don't see anything. Oh, there's shrooms down there. That might be the shrooms, but it said they were up above. Yeah, there's like shrooms and stuff here. But, I mean, I thought it would be more obvious than that, you know, like a big mushroom that you click on and then select a certain number of workers to go and collect them. Oh, mushrooms, here they are. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I'm such an idiot. Okay, so the mushrooms are down in here. And they've already got, like, a wooden... I don't know what you'd call that. Scaffolding, maybe? Set up to harvest the mushrooms. So now we obviously need to put workers in somehow. What are these different... I don't know what these different things are. Plus, plus, and plus. There's a red arrow pointing down for them, so I assume that's not good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it? Is that what I was doing? Did that do it? Yes, it did. Okay. Okay, we're back on track. Let's carry on admiring the game. Let's compose ourselves for a moment. So the camera is very sensitive. You scroll in a little bit and you scroll in one click essentially of the mouse wheel and it zooms all the way to there. So yeah, the mouse is, or the camera is extremely sensitive. You can move it around with the right mouse click, but yeah, I might do that a bit from now on. Maybe you can turn the sensitivity down in the settings. I'm going to leave it for the moment. I'm getting used to it. Collect food, 8 out of 10. Cool. Yeah, nice. Edible shrooms. These mushrooms taste like feet and smell of rot. Thankfully, they are hardy and they grow quickly. Not enough to feed the salmon, but enough to delay starvation. Usually such shrooms are the food of beggars and eternally hungry teenage urchins. And when the order to get them comes from the ethnarch, it is considered a bad sign. Oh well, no time for pickiness. Artisan Head Helga. Tessin, you may be ethnarch now, but what in the light's name are you doing? What exactly are you referring to? The shrooms? We have no food shipments left, so it's our only choice. I don't care if everyone ends up getting high. Productivity will go through the roof. So now these toilers writhe with gut rot, and one nearly died, and it's only going to get worse. Blimey, okay. Maybe they aren't good shrooms then. The shrooms I normally get are top notch, so I wouldn't know anything about gut rot. What were you thinking, Tessin? About growth stages and nutrient solutions? Did anything that I taught you matter to you? Eh? I'll order a kitchen built at once. And the healing chambers. We have sick people, and judging by your start, we'll have more. Bloody hell, okay. Helga, we can't build anything here. It's just indigestion. Some good food will solve it. We don't have any good food, you dummy. Build menu. The build menu will allow you to build new buildings in the settlement. By clicking the hammer button, you will see the building categories available to you. You can build a kitchen by selecting the leftmost category, food. When you hover over an image of a building, you will see its description and price, as well as find out what surface it can be built on. A kitchen can be built anywhere, but now is worth building on a trunk. Cool, okay, interesting. Buildings on the trunk. When you select a building to build on the trunk, you will see its translucent silhouette, and the surface of the trunk will display the area available for construction. Hover over the area you like. If the building can be built, the silhouette will turn green, otherwise it will remain red. If you don't have enough resources for a building, the silhouette will be red even if the place is suitable for construction. Okay. By selecting a suitable location and clicking the left mouse button, you will begin the construction of the building. The future building will be surrounded by forests, and residents who are free from work will go to build it. If all your residents are hired in work shifts, then the building will not be built. Okay. When the builders finish the work, a new building will appear in your settlement ready to go. Yeah, cool. I just need to reread that to make sure I understood. Right, so let's build. What are we building? A cookery. It is really small. The UI is tiny. Like, I can barely read that. Can we zoom in at all and make the menu? Why can't it be bigger? Why can't it be like size of the whole screen almost? I don't see why it has to be that tiny. Anyway, cookery processes raw food into rations are then immediately distributed among residents. Construction is it's a tree, building, platforms or ground. Okay, so that means it can go on anything, and it's 40 wood. So it can go on the ground, it can go on the tree trunk. So I guess the ground is down here. Yeah, okay. Oh, hang on. Outpost Ignalis has fallen. 3 red signals from the northeast at once. We never thought this signal would be needed, as it means the neighboring outpost Ignalis has fallen. Right now, we can't help them. The ruins where Ignalis stood are 5 days' march away. Even if we send rangers after fighting through the fog, thick with shroud spawn and ancient relics, they'd be the ones needing rescue. Ilaran has a mission, and it comes before anything else. Alas, it's every man for himself. Well, that can't be good. Ranger Commander Rodimer. Our crew is terrified. They don't know what happened to Ignalis or what awaits us. Maybe some made it out alive. Survivors reaching our gates may bring answers. Unlikely. Even if they do, the long journey through the fog drives unprepared minds to madness. Ilaran must fortify. We can't keep sleeping in tents. We need proper housing for ourselves and anyone who might fight their way through the fog. You actually want to let them inside? You want these madmen to burn half of Ilaran while the other half flees in terror? You're all doom and gloom, lass. You need to calm down. Dial it down a notch. We will try to help everyone who succeeds if it does not harm research. In any case, it is necessary to strengthen the settlement. It's necessary. Necessary to strengthen the settlement, yes. Well then, keep this in mind. When placing a building, the architects will show you a model with all possible extensions, but only the main building will be constructed. Look and learn. Whether to plan with room for future upgrades or to build compactly, that's entirely up to you, Ethnarch. Yeah. Yes, Helga. Any other pearls of wisdom? Don't build anything near the council chamber unless you want to demolish it later. Okay. Which is the council chamber? That's the scout base. Oh, now this is fucking... I can't stand games that, like, information overload bombard you with random shit. Like, it's one thing after another, and I haven't been able to keep track of what's going on. The settlement's gone down in the corner. Buildings are not meant to build near the council. I don't even know where the council chamber is. Now we've got this, because I clicked on scout base. Tells you all about sending scouts, and I can't click off it till I've read through that information. It's just like information overload bombarding you with one mechanic and theme and scheme after another before you've had a chance to get your head around the first one. Scouts are different from other working residents. You assemble a squad once, after which you can send it on various missions as many times as you want, until something bad happens to the scouts. Oh dear. Scouts are not assigned to a shift, but like other residents, they live according to a schedule. They sleep, eat, and come to work in the building. Spend your rations and assemble a squad of scouts by clicking on the plus button in the scout base window. Right now, you can only keep one squad at a time, but once you learn the technology, you can have up to 3 groups of scouts. Cool. Points of interest. To send scouts to scout the area, select the desired point of interest and press the button with the image of a leg. That's a boot. Okay. Next to this button is the cost of the expedition. Okay, can I click off this shit yet? No, now fear's popped up. Great. Okay, fear. Your settlement is a small light in the middle of a dangerous world. The difficulties and adversities that will visit you will certainly affect the mood of the residents. The bar at the top of the screen shows the current level of fear in the settlement. This bar that I can't even fucking see because the scout base hasn't yet disappeared because I can't fucking click off it yet. Great, very useful. With a high level of fear, the efficiency of workers decreases, and if the bar fills completely, you lose. Okay. The fear of settlement increases when your villagers gain negative ailments, and decreases when they lose them. Story events and your choices can also increase or decrease the level of fear. Okay, so I guess that's like discipline in... not discipline. In Frostpunk, there's a red bar at the bottom. It begins with D. It's like... dissatisfaction or something. I can't remember. But I guess that's the bar. Can I fucking click off that yet? Thank you. Right, after that, like, essay of random shit, where I can't actually remember what the first thing we were doing was. Oh, yeah, this is the council chamber, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, what the first thing we were doing was trying to work out where to build the cookery. Okay, so this is obviously the ground area. This is obviously a platform. Oh, and that's the trunk. Okay, cool. So you can build stuff directly onto the trunk. That is really cool. I really like that. Okay. And then it tells you not to build anything near the council house. So the question is, where do we want our cookery? What's the thing on the right? I'm not sure, but that's free and that works, so we'll place it there. That'll do. Gather wood from resource piles. Build houses, 2 out of 7. Okay, so these are the resource piles, I guess. Bunch of resources. More workers can be assigned. Okay, so 2 workers on there. 2 workers on there, and I saw another one somewhere. Yeah, there it is. 2 workers on there. So they'll gather the wood we need. Why is it saying 2 out of 4? Oh, can I do this one as well? Oh, I can. Okay. Yeah, nice. Okay. So I can click onto this and do this. Works for me. So I want to know what the difference between these workers are. What's the difference between this? It hasn't explained this yet, and all the information it's thrown at me. It hasn't yet explained what the fuck the difference, why this has got a green arrow pointing upwards, and this has got a red arrow pointing down, and there's 3 different types of... Are these like classes of citizens or something? I don't know. Hasn't explained it yet. Produce rations at the cookery. Oh, I need to assign people to work at the cookery. Well, we got 9 people left, so let's assign 8 of them to here. All in all, so far though, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the aesthetic. It looks really nice. It's like I said, it's very clean. It's very well polished and put together. It's very professionally done. The music is nice and relaxing. It looks like it could be a nice, relaxing, interesting city builder. There's a lot going on the UI, but I guess you just get used to it. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is... I'm not sure. 2? We're at 2? Is that like the height of the tree that we're on? Let me check. Whoops. No, because it doesn't change when you go up or down. So I don't know what this is yet. This here is the fear. We're 12% fear. We've got scout base with no scout groups, 1. Homeless, 39. Physically ill, 4. Okay. That's the scout base, is it? How do we add scouts? Oh, it takes wood and 5 of whatever these are. I can't see. They're so fucking small. It looks like an individual. It looks like one of these guys. No. Sorry, one of these guys here in the middle. So it'll take 5 of them. Oh, hang on. Something else has popped up. Great. Etnarch Tessin. We've used too much wood for construction. At this rate, available stocks won't be enough. We'll have to take the risk, descend and harvest timber. What about secrecy? If we're unlucky to encounter Sarago's aerial patrol. We've avoided this as long as possible, but now we have no choice. Alara needs resources. Then we should explore the lake shore. Maybe we'll find a suitable spot for a fishing pier. We can't survive on mushrooms any longer. You're right. Proceed. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's so... I've just realized this has a green arrow on these guys, so we're going to take all of these guys out. And we're going to put these guys in. I guess these are kids or women or something. I literally can't see. It's so fucking small. The UI. And I guess these are normal civilians. These are scouts potentially, and these are women and children? Question mark. I don't know. Men, scouts, women and children. Who fucking knows? Where's the scout building gone? I'm gonna put the scouts in here. Oh, I can't because I don't have enough money or wood. Even I think that is. No, it's not. I've got 100 wood. So what is this? Doesn't say. Maybe if I hover over it. I'm missing 5 of whatever they are. So, oh wait, it's this. Rations. Ah, okay. So it takes 5 rations and 5 scouts to form a scout group. So let's do it quickly while we have the rations. Yep, so there you can see those are the scouts going in. Wait, what's this? Question marks. Oh, this is what I'm supposed to do, is it? Okay. Form a squad of rangers in the scout base. Explore 2 locations on the map. Get to the ground. Okay, they're just quickly sorting themselves out. Right, they're prepared and ready to go. Let's click on the woods. We've confirmed a forest of smaller trees grows at the tree's roots. Our rangers must assess the viability for lumber. Requirements 5 rations. We need another 5 rations before we can go. And it's now night time, so everyone's going to have gone to sleep. We can send more of these people in here. What am I doing? Oh, now it's explaining this. Good. Okay. Day and night shifts. At the start of the game, you have 2 shifts. Day shift 8 till 8 and night shift 8 till 8. Each worker can only be assigned to 1 shift at a time before resting. Certain conditions, e.g. severe illness, will prevent workers from working. The efficiency panel shows how well the current shift is performing. You can see the hourly and daily resource production rates. I see, okay. Yeah, gotcha. Efficiency drops if the shift is understaffed or workers have negative conditions, e.g. injuries or exhaustion. The worse your workers' morale, the more frequent workplace accidents become. Okay, so you need to keep morale high, otherwise they start suffering lots of accidents and murdering each other and sleeping with each other's wives and things. I get it, I get it. Workers are divided into 3 classes: laborers, artisans, and rangers. Okay, see, here we go. So these guys are laborers, these guys are artisans, and these guys are rangers, or maybe the other way around. Rangers in the middle. Each class has preferred jobs which they perform with increased efficiency and unsuitable jobs for which they suffer penalties. Okay. For example, laborers are the most efficient at harvesting fungi from the tree's bark. Buildings that gather raw food, e.g. fungus, gathering posts operate indefinitely. Their food sources replenish over time. Other resource nodes, however, can be fully depleted. Okay. So we're going to stick these guys in. There we go. We need to build 5 houses as well. Food, social, forest house. We need to build it on the tree platform or on the ground, so we can build it anywhere. Again. So let's just build down here where we were building before. Can you hold shift? Yeah, you can. Okay, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll get us up to 7, right? Yeah, cool. We've now got 6 rations. We can afford to go and do one of these. Anyway, we've confirmed a forest of smaller... Yeah, I read that already. And what does this one say? Probably about the lake, right? Explore the shore even, yeah. The river surely holds fish, but due to the tree's height, we don't know the location of the ideal fishing and transport spots. This task requires the use of scouts. We'll send scouts here first. Food's more important. It's more important to get secure food before we secure wood, I think. So let's do it. I understand why the people are afraid now. What the hell are those night noises? Let's speed it up through the night. It'll also make the scouts go quicker. Explore the shore. One ranger admitted fishing at this bend during patrols. The bank slopes gently, the ground's firm, and there's plenty of fish. Good news for Laren. Mining zone opened. Nice. Construction site. Some buildings can only be builded on a certain surface. Places where such a building can be erected are marked with icons in its tooltip. Fisherman's shed can only be built on the bank of the river, otherwise fishermen will not be able to reach the shoal of fish. To construct this building, drag its model across the highlighted surface until it turns green. Master, good news. Scouts confirm the lake shore has gentle slopes and firm ground, perfect for a fishing pier. Excellent. Proper meal at last. Begin constructing when ready. Can't wait. Fried fish beats those foul raw mushrooms any day. Thanks for that, Toilet Chief. Thank you for your contribution. Food, fisherman's shed. Doop de doop boop boop. Shoot, shoot, doop. Explore the 2 locations on the map. So now we can explore this one, right? We've got enough rations? Yeah, plenty. Bickety boom. Oh, they're not back yet. We've still got 2 minutes. Or, no, I thought that was 2 minutes. It's not, it's something else. They're back. Okay. Now they have to rest. Oh, you lazy dick bags. You friggin' layabouts. Okay, now they can scarper on to this scouting locale. Yeah, I really like the color palette and the how neon the game is in general. It's nice. It looks good. Looking forward to its full release. To being able to play the full game and actually start a proper settlement from the ground up. I feel like the story and the dialogue could use a little work. Like the characters, maybe voice acting, or I don't know, something about them just feels a bit one-dimensional. I'm not sure what it is. But apart from that, this is really interesting so far. It looks like a really promising city builder. With quite an interesting mechanic that you're building around an ancient tree that you're trying to defend from fog. Explore the woods. These trees are suitable for construction and raw materials. Pity the great tree's branches wither without solar coursing through them. Results, mining zone opened. Scouts report the location is ideal for a lumberjack post. Good. Will be more visible from the air, but there's no helping it. Begin construction. Remember this. Workers are more productive when they don't have to haul timber on their backs. Build a storage shed right next to the site and you'll see efficiency double. Yes, exactly. Construct the shed adjacent to camp. Okay. Ranger Commander Rodimer. Ethanhart, we spotted a smoke signal beyond the nearby forest. It's gone now. Probably a flare burnt out. A flare? You're saying there are people on the ground below near Ilaran? No, I'd say someone dropped cargo from a Skywalker. I don't understand. Who would and why? Oh, Tessin, have you forgotten? We were expecting the supply Skywalker today. Oh, really? It should have arrived by now. The captain probably received Sarago's message, same as us. They couldn't disobey, so they turned back. At least they've jettisoned our supplies nearby. Yeah, this chick seems pretty savvy. She seems much smarter than this dum-dum. Why is she not in charge? Ethnarch, I'll send scouts to verify Helga's theory, unless you object. Yes, yes, of course. Proceed as you see fit. Oh, these guys are all resting, so we can't go yet. Where's that? Oh, the tree's over there. Okay. Warehouse construction. Warehouses allow you to store more resources. After building a new warehouse, you must choose the resource that will be stored in it. If you don't assign this resource, the warehouse will be empty. Each warehouse stores 200 units of the selected resource. Later, after studying the technologies, you can increase the capacity of the warehouses. Also, the proximity of warehouses increases the effect of production. By building a warehouse next to the sawmill, you will increase the output of your lumberjacks. If the building is connected to the council chamber through the chain of warehouses, the effects will be even greater. There's a chain of warehouses? Blimey, that's going to get confuddling. Build a lumberjack's hut. Okay. Oh, I'm a lumberjack and it's okay. Lumberjack's hut. Where do I build it? Not enough resources. Oh, I need more wood. I've only got 25 wood. How am I going to get 100 wood? No, 30 is what I need. How am I going to do that when I don't have any wood? Maybe I shouldn't have built this. Whoops, maybe I built this too early. If I don't have any wood to build the fisherman, the woodcutter's hut, the lumberjack's hut, then how am I going to get wood to... Oh, you get it from the stockpiles. Okay, we're good. Never mind. Path to job site. Residents get to their places of work on foot. Until they reach the building, they do not participate in its work. Okay, that makes... Why are you explaining how work works to me? A building's efficiency doesn't take into account the time spent commuting, so it can vary greatly. If you build houses in which residents sleep and kitchens in which they eat, near remote workplaces, you will significantly increase the output of buildings. You can configure the loot zone for a building by clicking the corresponding button in its window. Don't forget, the longer it takes for workers to commute, the less time they will have to work. Okay, so where is the... is it this? Set radius? Yeah, okay. So we want to set the radius to, like, here, so you get some of the river and then the rest of the... Yeah, all of this ocean. Or all of this big chunky river here, whatever. Cool, that's good to know that we can do that. Build a lumberjack's hut. So why are we not getting any more wood? Have we run out? Yeah, oopsie. Oopsie poopy. Alright, we have to tear down the fisherman's hut. Break it down, chat. Demolish it, and that will hopefully give us the wood we need to build a lumberjack's hut, because I don't see any other way of... I think it assumes that you'll build the lumberjack hut before you build all the houses and the fisherman's hut and spend all your wood to stop you from doing that. I didn't think the tutorial would be unable to... I didn't think it would be possible to fudge the tutorial, but we've gone and done it, chat. We went and done it, like we always do. Let's just demolish this and see if... Oh god, what's that spooky music? Spooky sound coming from? It's these guys, look at them go! Yeah, hopefully when we demolish it we'll get 5 wood back and then we can build a lumberjack, otherwise we're fucked. Unless they get wood from here. Oh yeah, because it's fallen cargo. Whoops, maybe I didn't have to demolish that. The drop to fallen cargo lies approximately in this area. It's probably intended for us. I completely forgot about the cargo thing. There might be wood in there. Can we stop this? Can we stop the cancellation? No. Don't demolish it anymore. Stop the demolishment. Stop the demolishment and rebuild it. I'm not even sure we're going to get wood back, to be honest. I may have just wasted that. No, we did. Okay, we got 25 wood back. Alright, good. Alright, let the woodworking commence. Oh, I see. Okay. So we're going to put it right... What's that red... What's the red... that thing that goes red next to it? Can we rotate? Yeah, we can rotate. I don't know what the thing that's red there and then goes grey there is on the side of it. Is that the warehouse? Like where you can place the warehouse? I'm not sure, but I'm going to build that there. No, see, that's a warehouse. So what was that thing that was on the side? I don't know, weird side of the building. Drop site. Helga was right. This is expected supply shipment. There's even a note wishing us success. Valfidis people remain fiercely loyal to him. 35 steel, 45 rations, 100 wooden planks, 30 gasoline and 50 solar. We beat the game, chat. We can retire. Advanced resources. You've received a shipment of invaluable steel. Steel is an advanced resource that can replace iron at a 1-to-1 ratio. Advanced resources are typically refined from basic resources at a 2-to-1 ratio, making them much more efficient. Another key advantage is that each resource has its own storage limit, meaning you can stockpile up to 100 iron and 100 steel, even without building additional warehouses. Cool. So let's get this lumberjack built, and then we'll build a warehouse next to it. Refugees from Ignalis. People can barely stand on their feet. It's astonishing they managed to make it this far. No one can properly explain what happened. Some speak of settlers suddenly attacking each other, others about waves of fog swallowing entire patrols whole. There are many wounded among the arrivals, but even more madmen. Bound lunatics drool, cackle wildly, and babble incoherent words. The fog has consumed their minds. We've seen this before. Offer the refugees shelter, they need help. Send the refugees away, they may be a threat. We're going to offer them shelter. It's going to cause problems, but we might be able to rehabilitate some of them and get some of them helping us and, like, rejoining the community. The refugees from Ignalis climb our tree, some with eyes full of joyous tears, some visibly relieved, and some with forced calmness. It's clear now that those who remain sane are much fewer than the first seemed. Okay. Welcome, you crazy fuckers. Hunger. When a resident goes too long without food, they become hungry. If your settlement has a functioning cookery with available food, hungry residents will automatically go there to eat. If there's no food available or no cookery to distribute it, a hungry resident will eventually become starving. After 24 more hours without food, they will die. Residents eat rations made from raw food. Their value improves as you progress. While residents can eat raw food directly, this is inefficient and may cause illness. Yeah. Okay. What are these little... Are these the refugees? It looks like those are the refugees. Come on, then. Get up here, you rascally layabouts. Lumberjack hut. Wow, we've got a lot of people who can work in there. You could do the day shift and... Oh, I was going to do the night shift, but we've already moved on. I only hope we won't live to regret this choice. Yeah, me too. Your choice, Tessin. Yours alone. You're the Yetnarch now. No longer just a master researcher. The Archon's final decree named you leader. Get used to making hard decisions and their consequences. Then here's my next decree. We will build healing chambers. We've made breakthroughs, but several craftsmen suffer burns. What do I see? Our esteemed Exarch finally heading to his former mentor. Finally heeding his former mentor. I always knew we needed infirmaries. We just couldn't afford them while we were in hiding. But now, fine, you were right. Yeah, he gets used... He says that a lot to her, I reckon. By my reckoning, he says that she was right an awful lot. The scouting party is ready. Oh, okay. Good to know. Right. Set harvesting zone. Boop. Bloop. Build a warehouse. Assign stored resources. Oh yeah, we need wood. Is the first thing we need. Why are we not getting any wood? Is it actually not have a sawmill or something? Work is assigned here. We'll cut down trees for timber in the selected area. Yeah, because we've got 100 timber, right? Oh, no, that's wooden planks. Okay, so we've got 100 wooden planks and 100 wood. And 30 wood. We don't seem to be getting any more wood at all. I don't know why. Oh, well, maybe because you need to build a warehouse first. It doesn't work without a warehouse, I'm assuming, then, in that case. I don't understand why. They can just stockpile the wood outside for a little bit, but whatever. If you're going to be pernickety, then I'll build your bloody warehouse. Oh no, there we go, it is going up. It just took them forever to start work. What is it, wood? Yeah. Help the afflicted. Build a healing quarters. Assign work shifts in the healing quarters. Wait until the sick are healed. Okay. Industry. No. Social. Forest house. Healing quarters. Residents who become sick, wounded, or distraught can be treated in this building. Groovy. Yeah, what is this weird thing on the right of it? What is that? Is that like an upgrade or something? I don't understand. Why is there always something hovering on the side of our buildings and then it doesn't get built? It's so bizarre. That disappears. It disappears when we put it on the tree. Wrong surface type. It has to be on the tree. Okay, well I'm just gonna put it right here. I like the ladders, not the ladders, the spiral staircases that go all the way up the tree. That's a really cool system. Like stuff like this. That's really cool. The way it like works its way up the trunk. Anyway, master, the toilers on ground report headaches and night terrors. Those working near fog banks hear whispers, moans. The fog grows restless. Thankfully, the daylight continues to tame it. Very well, light the flame guards near the buildings. They'll guard our people at night. I'll assign a few rangers to tend the fire guards. They'll keep it burning through the night and see to it that no fire burns needlessly by day. Thank you, Rodimar. Your brave ones are best suited for this. Burn bright. Light the way. Set up 2 flame guards. Assign rangers to the 2 flame guards. Are the flame guards like defense or something? Light and defense. Flame guard. Oh, never mind. Well, at least our sick will be happy. Don't be too certain. They expected to return home to Saraga on the next Skywalker as their rotation was completed. How complicated. I hope at least you'll personally select staff for the Halls of Healing. I'll pick them, but you need to approve the shifts. Don't shirk your duties, Ethnarch. After that, all you'll have to do is wait for the healers to do their job. And if that doesn't happen, then it means you forgot something. I think I liked being the simple researcher more. That's what I forgot, yeah. What should we do with the insane? A couple of the insane refugees managed to break free. They shouted that the darkness had crawled into their guts and stirred there. Oh, gross. And only the fire could purge them. They tried to set themselves on fire and burnt down one of the buildings. You little shits. Send the mad ones to the healing quarters. They are insane, not criminals. Drive the insane from the settlement. We provide medical care only for citizens. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of... I don't know what this is. The full sun in that one and a half sun in this one. Does this mean you like lose light or something? Or lose fear or something if you do it? I don't know. We're going to do that one anyway. We're going to drive the insane from the settlement. What should we do with the insane people? What should we do with the insane people? What should we do with the insane people? Burning down our village. The madmen resisted with all their strength, screaming pleas and threats in equal measure. Finally resigned, they trudged away, debating aloud where to burn themselves. With each step, their voices grew fainter until they turned and walked into the fog, as if summoned by some unseen force. Poor souls. That's going to come back to bite me in the ass. Oh, the settlement has no fear. What does that mean? It does have quite a lot of fear. Fear's at 21%. What does it mean, no fear? And why is this, like, glowing? Why is this, like, green and... What? Okay, weird. I don't know what that green aura is. It's like radiating fart. Very strange. Right, the healing hut. Let's assign these people because they are best at it. Oh, we don't have any left, so we'll assign one of you as well to be a helper. Right, cure the sick, please. We've already got criminals. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, the burnt building. We need to build it. Repair it. So you guys can repair it. Good. Wait until the sick are cured. Yeah, heal the sick. Drive out the insane. Let them burn themselves somewhere else. And set up 2 flame guards. That's what we were doing. Flame guard. A lit building that can repel the fog. Okay. So it's basically like a... Oh yeah, it's like a tower defense game. I forgot about that. Forgot about that element. That wicked sick element. Okay. Let's place it here so we can keep the workers safe. One there to keep the workers safe, and then one bickety bam. Look at that, right in the middle. No, can't fit there for some reason. I don't know why. Looks like it should be able to fit there easily, but it doesn't. So, if I'd have known that we were going to build something like this, I'd have left space in the middle, but I didn't because I'm a dummy and I didn't know. Didn't know, chat. Please forgive me. Build it there. So they're covering this side of the settlement. We can always build more over this way if we need to. Building contamination. The fog surrounding Ilaran creeps closer to the tree trunk each night, receding only by dawn. When the fog envelops a building, it begins a slow corruption. Infected structures suffer frequent malfunctions that halt operations until repairs are made. The deeper the infection, the more frequent the breakdowns. Warding lights near buildings far from the tree will protect your structures from the fog. Okay. Do they cost stuff to like run? No, they cost they cost people. You've got to have a warden keeping them going. Okay, that's cool. So it takes 2 of your rangers or wardens or whatever they were called. Wait until the sick are... What's this? 2 people are... Oh, never mind. The fires are lit. The warm light of the flame guards brings comfort. At night, people feel much calmer. The maddening whispers emanating from the shroud are no longer heard, though the nights are growing darker. Fire does not betray. Light guide you. Put these guys in. Right, we got to wait until the sick are healed. What does this say? Scout base for groups have no missions. Burnt buildings 1. Isn't it repaired yet? No, it's still half built. Still, yeah, being repaired. Homeless 12. We need more housing. Hungry 1. Has he not been fed yet? We've got tons of food. We've got 8 raw food and 99 out of 100 rations. Go eat, you idiot. Mentally ill 5. I thought we chased them out of the village. Why have we got 5 of these crazies around still? Mentally ill, but healing 2 of them. Okay. And severe physically ill 5. Severely physically ill, healing 3. Oh, okay. So that's 5, 2 are being healed, 5 and 3 are being healed, okay. And 1 is still just not eating for some reason. Very strange. Maybe because it's middle of the night, so they need to be... It needs to be daytime or something if they're to get some food. I don't know. Let's find out. Holy shit, I just realized there's fog there. That's really close to the village. Oh, there's more fog over here as well, I see. This is cool. I didn't realize the land was so big, actually. How far away can we get from the tree? Looks like we can get pretty far away from the tree, actually. I don't know if you can build all the way out here, but... Or if it's just like landscape or whatever. But, yeah, it's quite a big map. Oh shit, what was that? There's something on the screen that I missed. A flame more terrible than the fog. The Luminarchy. Even the name makes many people go pale and tremble with fear. With the fire and sword, the Luminarch spread the word of light to the farthest outposts. They must seek out and punish heretics, whoever and whatever they may be. Why are they here? Don't let them land in Ilaran. We're under the Uncle's personal protection. We're not anymore. Let them look around, but don't let them up. How do you let them look around without letting them up? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I don't like either of these options. Don't let them land. We're under the Archon's personal protection. Isn't true. We can try and lie to them, but they might know that we're no longer under the protection, and they might see through the lie, which would cause them to... It might agitate them. If we let them look around, but don't let them up, I don't know what that means. Like, not let them up. Surely that'll just piss them off, and they'll be like, we demand to be let up. And then otherwise you'll agitate them as well. Basically, we're going to agitate the fucking Luminarchy no matter what we do. So, we'll do the bottom one. T-San walks forward to greet the Luminarchs who swept off the Skywalker like they own the place. He bows in respect. Their commander strides toward him, giving a curt nod, and extends a hand, covering Tessin with the light. We greet the servants of the light. Luminarch Legatus. Luminarch Legatus has come by decree for the Supreme Luminator. 3 signals in the sky. We answered the call and we found a ruined settlement. We suspect the fog-worshipping cult we've been pursuing in these forsaken lands. We've hunted down most, if not all of them. Are you harboring any? Here is a writ of credence from the Archon Volfidus of Sarago. We operate under his personal protection. Your authority here. The Luminarchy answers only to the eternal light, and you bear no resemblance to its incarnation. I am Ethnarch of this settlement. Tessen and I believe you would find any conflict with the Archon costly. With or without your permission, we will do what must be done. Every resident of the settlement shall be tested with the machine of truth. The will of light shall be fulfilled at any cost. Machine of truth. Machine of truth. There's some kind of weird light cult. A flame more terrible than the fog. For hours the Luminarchs remained inactive, but then they began detaining the inhabitants of Ilaran one by one, leading them aboard their Skywalker for interrogation. Many were tortured, resistance was futile, and should the Luminarchs signal for reinforcements, incinerator cruisers would reduce the outpost to ashes within days. The only hope was that none among the crew would break and reveal their true purpose here. Few, thankfully, knew the whole truth. We must keep the secret. Oh dear, does that put fear up or something? No. They're just taking a bunch of my residents. Does that mean they're dying? Does that mean they're actually dying, or they're just going on board for interrogation? There's a skull next to it, so I'm not sure. That doesn't look good though, does it? These fuckers. I'll get my vengeance, I swear. Fugitive camp. In the distance we see a campfire. Most likely refugees from Ignalis. They're certainly in need of aid. Go, my scout team, go! Sick of healing. There's 2 physically ill, 2 are being treated. There's 3 mentally ill, 3 are being treated. There we go, they're all treated. Everyone's good. Well, that's the objectives taken care of. We just got to wait for this whole luminous thing to finish now. Damn it, stop taking my people! You Luminarchy bastards. I'm going to come and torture you for a little while, see how you like it. Fugitive camp. The refugees are reluctant to speak with the rangers. After what happened, they fear heading towards Ilaran. To them, setting foot on the tree seems even more dangerous than staying put and breathing the fog. Oh, really? Luckily, the Shroud has not yet claimed their souls, and they are allowed themselves to be persuaded. Results is people. I got people, chat. I got people skills, I do. People coming to join our settlement. Close. New residents. Yay! 19 residents in order to replace all the ones that are being taken by these fuckheads and interrogated. Can I get rid of these guys? Is there an option? Maybe I shouldn't have let them land. Maybe that was the way to not get them, to get rid of them. What am I supposed to do now, though? Everything's done. Oh, people have trauma from being tortured, of course. We got 19 hungry, that's fine. We got plenty of food. 35 homeless. I guess we need to build houses. That's what we need to do. Let's build some houses. Forest house. I don't really know where to put them. It's a good idea putting them on the fog, or do we need to put them up on the tree? Do you need to save tree space? I have no idea. Also, how many people does a household? Household's 8, right? Yeah, 8. Okay. So if we've got 31, we're building 3 more houses. That's 24. We need 1 more. We need 4 houses. I'll build it down here. That's really cool. I like the way that you build around and they like build a platform across to it and then go and build it. I like the whole tree building thing, the tree house city or tree city or whatever. It's cool. It's a nice aesthetic. So I wonder how long the demo goes for then, because we've been playing now for about an hour, right? Yeah. Been going for about an hour. We're still going strong. Doesn't seem to be any indication of an end in sight, so I'll keep playing for another half hour or so. See if we can finish the demo if there is an end. If you just carry on like this, well, I can't see that you would, because you just eventually run out of food, right? Or whatever. There must be some kind of end to it. But it's not giving me any more objectives to fulfill, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. There's just these dickheads. Maybe we just wait and something happens after they finish abducting and interrogating people? Who knows? Let's just skip a day and see what happens. Oh shit, chat, that didn't look healthy at all. What is that? Let's send scouts out to there and see what it is. That's a good idea. Hello, what am I supposed to be doing? Trauma healing, 4 people. There we go, homeless. 4 people homeless, and this is what? The madness of the townsfolk. Several workers stand talking at the forest edge. Wisps of fog curl between the trees. No one pays them any mind. The fog begins moving faster. One brave soul steps closer to investigate, and the fog envelops him. A second later, he screams. A madman bursts from the mist, clawing at his own face, as if trying to tear the fog out of his flesh. The others freeze in horror, watching. Finally, they snap back to their senses and run, but it's too late. The fog takes them too. Horrible. A bunch of people just died. Luminarch Legatus. The darkness was summoned by sorcerers hiding within its element, this settlement even. And now the innocent suffer. If that's not proof of heresy, then what is? Oh god, I should have never let you maniacs in. The shroud felt alive. I've never seen anything like it. When the black moon rises again, the shroud of the departed shall cover the world in dread. The song of the black moon? You believe those old tales about darkness swallowing us all? I am a scholar and I believe only in facts. We should have built the engineer long ago to properly study the shroud. Since you're here, Monsignor, would you grant us your blessing? You know the Luminarchy's answer. Your attempts to study the fog are futile. All you need is faith in the light. What? Okay. Engineerium allows you to conduct research and discover new technologies. Where can I build her? Where can I build her? Looks like I need to do it on the tree trunk. Looks like I need to do it on the tree trunk. Let's do it here. Boom. Bickety build. Research the fog observatory technology. Damn it, people, stop wandering off into the mist. Bloody hell, there's quite a lot of it actually. Look at that. And I haven't, these are only covering like half the, hang on, I can't check. Technology. With the construction of the engineering, you can learn technologies that are useful for Alaran. In order for the research to move forward, there must be workers on shift in the engineering. Click on the highlighted button to open the technology tree. Okay, let's just check these. No? Okay. Master, the Luminarchs are leaving! What do you mean they're leaving? The Skywalker is still here. No, Master. They've descended and are now moving away from the tree. I see. I must admit the defiance of the shroud is impressive. Should we track them? No, don't. We should meddle in their rituals, and that's a bad idea. Okay. Can I fucking click on what I want to click on yet? There we go. Yeah, so these are barely covering the whole settlement, so I wonder if some of the fog over here is what's called... Yeah, because these guys are... I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, whatever. Let's just do this and finish the tutorial. Blockety blockety blue. Blickety blickety blam. Fill that up. Research the fog observatory technology. Bloody hell, that's a big technology tree. Technology tree. Technologies are divided into 4 large groups according to the scope of application. Now you can study the technologies of the first level, which are closest to the center of the scheme. More complex technologies will require you to study the previous ones and improve the engineering. Okay. Some technology trees are not yet available to you. They will be unlocked in the course of the story. The technology interface is divided into 4 tabs. You can switch between tabs using the arrow keys or select any tab from the overview. The technology you need is located in the Societies tab. Select it, then choose the Aether Watch technology. Each technology has a resource cost and research difficulty. You can speed up the research process by constructing more engineeriums. Okay. So what am I looking for? Social. Fog Observatory is what I'm looking for, right? Fog Observatory. The fog level is increasing at an abnormal pace. Our people are frightened. Continuous monitoring and ideally prediction of every change in the shroud behavior is essential. The Aether Watch Annex monitors the fog level near the tree. It'll take 75 wood, which is exactly what we have for some reason. And there's no research in the building, so it's going to take an infinite amount of time. Let's fix that. Where's the engineer room? It's here. Oh, I've already done it. They haven't arrived yet. Stop dying, people. It's going to take 3 hours. Another 2 hours left to research the fog conservatory. The fog observatory, sorry, not conservatory. Oh, it also shows you down the bottom. That's quite good. I like that. We have no choice but to reveal this equipment to the Luminarchs. The time has come. The fog observer requires elevation and vast quantities of paper. So, remember how I warned you not to build near the council hall? I vaguely recall. So this building goes next to the chamber. It's not even a building, more of an annex. You won't find a ready-made blueprint for it. Classify it as an upgrade of this building. Remember, council chamber, upgrade, Aether Watch. Yeah, I know. Fucking hell. Modifications. You must now build the Aether Watch modification. Select your council chamber. So I guess that answers my question as to what that little thing on the side of the buildings was. That must be like a modification that you can add to the building. Open the council chamber's development menu to view available building modifications, their costs and descriptions. So click on that and development. Fog Observatory highlight. If you have sufficient resources, you may begin construction of the Fog Observatory modification. Do I? No, I need 30 wood. Come on, you bums, get a move on. I'm going to put more people in here because they keep dying. God damn it, stop dying, all of you. Ranger Commander Rodimer, my people have spotted lights in the shroud. They flicker strangely, like coded signals but indecipherable. Crucially, they're only just visible from the Council House platform. Why? Is it the platform's height, some optical property? This implies directional shielding. Whoever's signaling wants only us to see it. Then we must meet them, whoever they are. Dispatch a covert team, but keep this from our guests. I'll proceed carefully. If the Luminarchs suspect we're harboring heretics, their wrath will be severe. Yes, it will, so why not tell them what's going on? Why not just be say, look, we've been signaled by some people out there who are probably refugees from the town that got burnt to shit. Feed the runaways. Explore locations on the map before the... Oh, okay, so you've got a time limit to do that. Alright, let's go. Can I do another scout? Where's my scouting thing again? It's there, isn't it? Yeah, it's there. No, I can't. I've only got one scout group. Oh, well. So we're going to do all 4 of these in 20 minutes. Okay. Build ether watch. Oh, yeah, I forgot I was doing that. Right, so build this. Build development. Council chambers and ether watch. Now we can build that. Cool. Well, now what? What does it actually do? Anything? Can I click on it? No. Doesn't seem to do much. Alright, whatever. So that's already researched, so... Well, I don't know, it'll tell us what to research next, I should imagine. A distant light. We discover the remains of woodworking, a whole stack of finished wooden planks without any logs. The origin of this wood, the cutting method used, and what lights lured us to this site remain a mystery. Okay, 50 wooden planks. Okay, so we got 50 wooden planks for that. Let's go to the next one. Not sure I'm going to make it in time, chat. Go, 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 go. It's a good thing I noticed it was timed. If I hadn't noticed that, we definitely would have failed. We're right on the edge of failing at the moment, though. Already. We discovered an overnight camp. Seems like the fog clouded people's minds. Evidence suggests they left in haste, leaving their provisions behind. 40 rations. My men spotted a Luminarch procession. They're not even trying to hide those torches of theirs. They're returning. If so, we must abort the search immediately. I won't risk our people crossing paths with them. Already gave the order. We played dumb and we saw nothing. Oh, okay, so these disappear. Oh, bloody hell, okay. So that just closed down immediately, and now we've got something here. But that's in the middle of the fog. Fugitive camp. In the distance, we see a campfire. Most likely refugees from Ignalis. They're certainly in need of aid. Okay, so we can either do that, or we can do this. Both of them are in the fog. They're both the same. Let's go there. Dawn's coming. The fog should abate by the time we get there. Or not. Going all the way around, I guess, yeah. Fugitive camp. We got people again. Yay. Emaciated people sat around a small fire, shielding it with their bodies and a piece of hide draped over the top. They were clearly afraid of being found. It took a great deal of effort for the rangers to convince the people, the poor souls, that they were safe. Results people. Yay, more people. To replace all the people that are being eaten and wandering off into the woods and getting mad and stuff. And all the people who are being tortured to death by the luminatics. Luminatics. One of my brothers caught in an exhausted ranged toiler today. He had no chart to prove he'd passed the machine of truth. How do you explain that? Dumbass probably left his papers at home. What do you expect from such a poor and backward outpost? So backward that Archon Vulfidus himself has taken a personal interest. We're merely maintaining the fog measuring apparatus. You witnessed its construction near the council hall yourself. A group of heavily armed rangers are willing to die rather than let me ascend the tree. You think I was born yesterday? I've run out of patience, Tessa, and now you will face the machine of truth. Oh, God. The arrest of Tessin. Tessin walks towards the luminous Skywalker, fighting to hide the tremors in his hands. He manages one last glance at his comrades before the door seals behind him. We must endure. He's been arrested and he's being tortured. My God. Scouting party's ready. Okay, let's go out to this place again then. Or we're at next. Not again. Go out there next. We must endure and carry on while Tessin's being butt-fucked in the ship. Is this on fire? No, feed the hungry. Okay. We have too many hungry citizens. Try to get rid of them, but not by force. Make sure they all have something to eat. Accept. I've got 24 homeless. Why have we got hungry people when you've got maximum rations and food nearly stockpiled? I'm not sure. But I just accepted some kind of mission to feed them all, so that should be a piece of cake. Get it? Piece of cake, feed them all. God, I'm funny. Trauma 1, trauma healing 1. Okay. That's probably the rectal muscles of the last person who was butt fucked on the Luminatic ship. Alright, gonna move on. Fugitive camp. A few madmen were hiding in the reeds. They were so emaciated they didn't even try to run. The fog had drained their souls. We're not even sure these people came from Ignalis. We just get more crazy people. Good to know. 23 new result. Blimey, okay. Etnarch Tessin. Yesterday, Rodomir reported the Rangers came across a debris-strewn field near the tree. Could it be from the War of the City Domains? Where is he, by the way? The damned Luminarchs took him for interrogation, boss. They promised it wouldn't take long, Master Ethnarch. They won't get a word out of Rodomir. He's gotten out of worse scrapes than this. Master Ethnarch, how did you hide the truth from them? When they hooked me up to their machine, I nearly shit myself from fear. All those light torches, red-hot needles, repeating phrases. Felt like being back in the Engineering Academy's solar drive course. Let's just say they are not everyone returned from that class with the same number of fingers they started with. And those voices, the whispering, didn't you hear them? Turned my guts inside out, like I'd spent a week in the fog. We won't discuss this, not now. Send diggers to inspect that scrap heap you mentioned. If we find anything usable, it'll give our complex mechanisms a real boost. Gather iron. Okay, so this demo just keeps going. Blimey, okay. Am I gathering iron from here, looks like? A field littered with metal, yeah. The earth is littered with the fragments of metal, but we must examine them more clearly to determine whether they are suitable for refinement. Go, examine. This metal can be mined or rather collected and reused. Who knows what happened here during the War of City Domains. Mining zone opened. Yay. Research technology metal collection post. Resources, I guess. Metal collection post. Metal collection post. Ilara needs metal and it will be up to the toilers to extract it. Fortunately, all that is required from the craftsman here is the layout of the transit camp. Allows for the construction of posts for collecting metal. Research! Well, people keep dying, that's for certain. 99, there we go. Good. Technology research. Let's build a metal construction, metal collection post. Industry, is it industry? No. It will be, oh, it must be industry. Industry, yeah, metal collection. Workers assigned here will collect metal in the selected area. Okay, so where are we going? Where is it? Where can it be built? It can only be built on the ground. And they're going to come from over there, so let's just build it right here. Let's build that there. Fugitive camp, yeah. I guess there's just consistent fugitive camps popping up to help replenish all of the civilians that you consistently lose from the fog taking them. I can only assume. Actually, we've got 127 people. It's quite a few. Fugitive camp again. People curled beneath the roots of a dead tree, silent, trembling, eyes wide and empty. The fog had already whispered too long in their ears. They no longer knew friend from foe. The rangers just wrapped them up and carried them away before the shroud could finish what it had started. More people. Yay, just what we need. Just what our crazy settlement of crazy tree-dwelling crazers needs. More crazy people. Right, let's build this. Bickety boom, fill it up. And fill that up. Yeah, we'll get 106, 105, 106 metal a day. What's this? 2 engineers cannot research technology. Well, it's because I haven't told it to research anything. Oh, you haven't told it to research anything, have I? I don't have any of these guys. That's annoying. Oh, yes I do. That's misclicked. Top them up. Stranger Things. What the fuck are those things? Jeez, that looks terrifying. The Guzzles have never come this close to the settlement before. They could devour all our food supplies and leave the unsalted fish stores. We'll have to spend a ranger squad to root out their nest. We'll take measures. Send a ranger squad to the Guzzles' lair. Master Ethnarch, we can't keep up like this. People exhaust themselves just traveling to work sites before their shifts even begin. We need sky paths. Why not house workers below? Eliminate the commute entirely. That solves the human problem, but what about materials? Hauling goods up the tree rivals the difficulty of harvesting them. You're certain there's no alternative? Elion was designed as a research outpost. This logistics nightmare wasn't anticipated. Master, that's precisely why we need the sky paths. No one planned for this logistics. So be kind, Master Ethnarch. Alright, this will be the lair, right? Yeah. Guzzle nest. These guzzles couldn't have gone too far from such a tasty surrounding. Most likely they are nesting somewhere nearby. Okay, go get them, boys. Research the air trail technology. Social, maybe? Air trail, there it is. Air trail. The cobbleway saves significant time on ascents and descents. Moreover, these cabins are spacious and comfortable. No wonder it's the primary mode of transport in Sarago. Allows for the construction of fast cable transport between the tree and the ground below. Research it then, boys. Guzzle nest. The rangers found and killed a lot of guzzles, but most of them have scattered elsewhere. Good. Get rid of them. Oh shit. Oh shit. Incoming guzzle attack. Watch out, boys. Toiler's Chief Marathon. With all the due respect, this raid didn't help much. The attackers keep coming. Yes, the rangers have completely failed. Usually when you destroy a nest, the surviving guzzles run away in search of a place for a new one. And these hid as if they were smeared with honey here. What? Hid here as if they were smeared with honey, maybe? I don't know. Fine, we can't dispatch a squad for every critter spotted. Our scouts are stretched thin as it is. We'll build a watchtower, post guards and so on. This will keep the guzzles away and stop us from getting caught off guard again. Well, hang on. What's... That's not going to stop them from coming in and killing everyone now. How silly. Okay. Research the watchtower, build a watchtower, assign rangers to watchtower. Okay. Respected Ethnarch, our settlement grows rapidly, demanding even more resources. The extractors can't keep pace, and workers dare not venture far. Most of them cannot survive encounters with the fog or guzzles. We're perpetually short-handed, but what do you propose? From Sarago, we salvage schematics for a walker. These mighty machines would accelerate extraction and safeguard toilers. Aren't you overreaching? The Ingenium would need to be expanded. This would necessitate a new administrative wing, and by extension, council hall renovations. For what purpose? One might think you're not eager to test your enhanced solar drive design. The crystal compression cycle does yield greater power while reducing explosive vibrations. Wait, enough! As you reminded me, I'm Eternarch now. You know why we're in Elaran, and it's not to tinker. Very well, Eternarch. Your decision stands. Please do keep that in mind. That we'll need to harvest Solarium. Without it, the drives won't function at all. Bloody hell. Just keeps going. I thought the demo would be done by now. We've been going for an hour and a half and it's still going strong. Okay, build an air trail. Set up guard. Research watchtower. Bloody hell, anything else? Air trail done. Defense, watchtower. Watchtower, we've begun ground resource extraction, and this means our people need protection. The towers will allow us to station lookouts and patrols to secure the area. Allows for the construction of watchtowers which protect an area from creeps. Research. Upgrade the council chamber. Okay, where's the council chamber again? It's up here. Yeah, it's there. What do you mean by upgrade? Is it this? Platforms? No. Council Town Hall. Oh, it's that, but I don't have enough resources. Okay. Don't yet have enough. I need two more bits of wood. Build an air trail. Okay, let's do that quickly first. Is that social? No. Exploring. It's exploring air trail. Resources depleted. Please set a new mining zone. A side quest is available. Okay, where's the... Oh, this thing. Yeah, we need to set the radius to over there, I guess. I don't know. Can't remember what it is. Let's see what the side quest is. Survive the disease outbreak. Many of your people feel dizzy and can't stop coughing. If you don't stop the disease outbreak, you risk to get shortage of food and no working hands, except... Fuck me, what is going on? Trauma, severely physically ill, hungry 8. For some reason people are hungry even though... So I guess you need to actually play this properly and like build more of these healing quarters. You need to build more, do more than the tutorial's telling you. Basically, you need to build more wooden, what's it called, lumberjacks somewhere to get you more wood, to build more healing quarters, to heal all this off and stop everyone dying, basically. 64 people are homeless as well, so I should really be building houses everywhere and building up the amount of houses that we have and things like that. I've just been trying to get through the demo and complete all of these objectives. So we need no citizens with a state illness. We haven't got that. We've got loads of people who are ill. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the demo here, guys. Obviously, if you basically, there's a whole game here. I thought the demo would just be like a quick 20-minute introduction. Here are the mechanics of the game. Here is how it's all going to fit together. This is how it's all going to work. Bickety bam. Thank you for playing. We look forward to seeing you at full release. But this is a full, like, 4-hour game by the looks of things. And you can easily sit here and build a whole settlement up from the not from the ground up, but you know what I mean, like build up a whole settlement, build houses, build wood resources, build places to farm mushrooms, and I guess there's more somewhere, I'm not sure. But anyway, the point I'm making, guys, is the demo is going on a lot longer than I anticipated it would, and I have unfortunately run out of time for this moment to carry on playing the game. It's getting quite late here. I need to get to bed. I chose to record this rather than live stream it because I didn't have that much time before I have to hit the sack tonight and get up early tomorrow. And also I wasn't sure how long the demo would take. I didn't think it would be this long, and I didn't want to do like a 20-minute live stream. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for hanging out and watching. I hugely appreciate it as always. I hope you've enjoyed the show. This is DarkSwitch. Check it out on Steam. Wishlist it if you're interested. I think it looks pretty good. It looks like it's quite well put together. The tutorial's like a bit of a wobbly combination of hand holding and then also do it yourself, DIY, make plans on your own and build stuff as you see fit, which I never particularly like. It always confuses me. I never know which one I'm meant to be doing, whether I'm meant to just be blindly following instructions and doing as it asks, or I don't know why the screen's flashing, that's weird, or whether I'm meant to be thinking for myself and taking the initiative. So yeah, it's a cool little demo. My screen is going nuts for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not sure if that's being picked up by OBS, but yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you on the next one. If not, I'll try and catch you in some other content I produce. I try and make content every few days now, so Sal, wait till next time.